Hey everybody, I have a mess. Yep, I got a mess. Well, you got to make a mess in order to clean up a mess. And that's what I'm doing. Because in a little bit in a week's time, I've got hay coming. Okay? And I got to put all these square bales in here. And the hay's going to go back there. So in the meantime, I got to clear up all that stuff that was in my tool shed that got blown over last, when was that? Must have been in the spring because the hay was gone. Anyway, so I've got all that I've got to clean up. I've got to organize. I haven't had the time to do it. I've had other things I've had to deal with. And needless to say, this has all got to get organized, cleaned up, trash gone, because I got old feed bags down here that, they just got tossed and got drugged down. And anyway, so that's all got to get cleaned up and have some semblance of organization. This is going to have to go. My saddle rack is just not, the saddle keeps falling off of it. I never had a problem like that in New Jersey. I don't know, it's because I got critters coming in here like my cat and ducks and who knows what else, but it keeps falling down. So I'm going to have to do something else with my my saddles. I'm not sure yet. But what I've done is I got some plywood that reclaimed from a project where my guys had to tear something down, and there's this plywood. I couldn't do kitchen cabinets with it probably, but you know what? I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I had it, and it was just kind of stashed up over here. And it's like, you know what? I've been having problems with critters coming in. So I figured, well, I'll screw it onto this. See, I got this midway point or structural thing going around all around here. So it's screwed in just on there. And it will, when the barn gets finished, that'll come down. I can use the plywood elsewhere. But for right now, it's there. I've got one more piece of plywood left, which is this piece right here. Now, I probably have enough if I cut it to fill in that corner, but I'd have to cut it, and I don't know if I want to cut that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just fill in the big space, and I'll find something else to fill in the small space over there in the corner. So, but this is, yeah, and so I got to get this all cleared out of here. I've got to have it organized on this part of the, let's see here. I've got to have it organized on this part of the barn so that it's not blocking the pathway back here from when they stack the hay. So that's what I'm trying to get done. I don't know if I get this done today. I've got a week. So hopefully I can get this done. So this is basically the before. Hey. How's it going, everybody? Well, as you saw in the previous clip, I had a real mess. Now, I still have a few little tweaking to do, okay? But I gotta show you what I did, okay? So I'm gonna turn this thing around so you can see better. Okay. Back up a little. Now, I do have to find a home for the old kerosene heater and my chop saw, okay? Haven't quite got that nailed down yet. But anyway. Okay. That plywood I got from a demolition that my guys did. Put that up. Okay. And I put down some pieces of pallet down here. I got to move that bag over to the other side of the workbench, which you'll see. So this, anyway, this is, of course, that chair folds up. But anyway, that is the hay storage part of the barn, and it is pretty much cleaned up. Okay, now there is my workbench. Now, yeah, I still got a bunch of clutter. I've got some things put up, hanging up on the walls and up on the shelf. I still have some organizing to do. I was just doing a job, working here, getting stuff put together, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, but anyway, there's the workbench. Okay, and I'm going to do this. Oh, let me see here. Okay, I've got some stuff stored down below. Okay, and there is the leftover bags of cement and the bag of lime and another bin. Okay, that box, I just have scrap wood in there. Okay, now come back around here this way. Here's my tack. Okay, I've got my stand-up saddle rack here, and then I moved the other one up to put the other saddle onto. I store my table saw here. That is cracked corn, or corn anyway, okay, that I use for the birds, and I might be feeding some to the goats a little bit, in a little bit. 2 bins for chicken feed. This is the supplement that I give the goats and Deeza. This is where I store Honey's and Deeza's feed. And that is the sunflower seeds, which I supplement to the chickens. And, okay, oh, you're getting peak. I have some saw blades up there, my cedar, okay, my live trap, which is probably too small for whatever got rooster the other night rather. Okay, now what I've been working on besides cleaning it, I got walls and a gate because I've been having problems with critters getting in. All right, we're going to go outside so you can get a better look. Now, I don't have a latch for this yet. I'm hoping to pick one up maybe tomorrow, since we have to go to town tomorrow. All right, it swings on hinges. Here we go. Backing up so you can see. That looks a whole sight better. Now, I still have to organize what's up in the loft, but that gives you a pretty good idea. And there's all my pretties. Hello, my dear. They know it's about feeding time. So, anyway, that's what I've been working on. No, this is not the permanent wall for the barn. Sometimes these things take longer than what we anticipate, and how long, longer than what we really want, but it's better than it was. Okay, it keeps critters out. I can come and go easily, and I can still roll down the tarp for when we have rain with winds. Okay, so it's still airtight. Not airtight. I mean, it'll keep things dry. Okay, and with that wall in there, I don't have to worry too much about the tarp flopping around and whatnot. So, yeah, it's temporary, but at least it looks somewhat nicer, I think, than what it did. It'll do the job. And of course, this is all done with pallet wood. So, and yeah, I've got a horse thinking she wants to be fed. So this is pretty good. That's my work table. I shifted that over to the side. If I move it a little bit more, that gate is hung so that it can open all the way up. So I can, because I got to bring hay in. Hopefully that'll, I'll get that delivered next week. But anyway, There you go, people. That's what I've been working on. So have a good one, people. And this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead saying I'll see you later.